Good morning, guys, or good afternoon. Welcome back to another little vlog. It is Monday right now. It's about 3 o'clock. We are up getting the printers. We've been in the office for probably, I want to say, close to 2 hours, 2-3 hours, just getting some stuff done. And now we are getting the printers up. I'm gonna work on getting maybe all 4 up because we do have a not too heavy of a day, but we do have quite a few transfers that have to be printed on top of some, because a lot of people did choose longer turnaround times, so I just want to get ahead of that. But we are printing. Printer number 1 right now is working on a cleaning, as well as printer number 2. I do have to change the film on printer number 3, and then printer number 4 is all ready to go. I just have to clean it. So it's going to be a busy afternoon, busy morning. It's going to be a busier afternoon, but we are ready for it. We are caffeinated, and we are getting a good start on this week.
Another early morning, another stack to send, taped up tight with a note and a pen. They say small biz, but I run it big, from the desk to the press to the back of the rig. Labels line like a love song verse. Every order I touch, I know what it's worth. It's not luck, it's the late nights, proof in the prints. I'm the magic in the mail, wrapped up in pink. I don't need a cape, just a barcode beep. Got my hustle laced up on my 2 tired feet, but I smile cause I know when the box hits their hands, it's more than a product, it's part of the plan. Signed, sealed, delivered. Every package is a promise I keep. From the heart is what hustle looks like when it's fade. No glitter, no sage, just grit and a dream. But I'm shining like a star in my favorite tee. Sign, seal, deliver, you'll see. I built this with love and a shipping receipt. Coffee in hand and a list on my phone. No one sees the hours when you're working alone, but I do it with pride. Every box with a bow, for the moms, for the makers, for the ones who grow. They say it's just t-shirts, but they don't get the feels when someone wears your work that kind of real. So I load up the car, playlist on blast. UPS run, yeah, I'm moving fast. They might scroll past, but I know the weight of every little label that I carefully take. This isn't a hobby, this isn't pretend. It's late nights and bold dreams and messages I send. Signed, sealed, delivered. Every package is a promise I keep. From the home to the UPS gate. This is what hustle looks like when it's fake.
Alright guys, it's about an hour later. We now have all 4 printers up and going. They all have their designated whatever, like artwork files, so it shouldn't actually take, it's so nice when all 4 printers are up because it doesn't take long to print like anything, but everything looks great. Like I said, I had to change the film on printer number 3 and get that situated, but everything else looks great. I'm going to turn up, I think, the speed on printer number 4 just to get some extra powder off of it, but everything looks great. Everything's running pretty well. It was pretty humid here in Houston this weekend, so I think that the ink lines were just able to stay kind of like damp, like there wasn't any cold air to make them have any clogs, so they all started up rather like perfectly today. All of the colors look great, which if you are a DTF printer, make sure you guys are checking your colors before you print everything at once so that you're not wasting. We print our color bar on it so that even if it's like an all white design, I can still see at the end how the so like you can see on there, even if it's print like, let me rephrase. So even if it prints in all white design, it's still going to use every single color and every single ink head, so that will keep the lines clear, because if you're not using the ink, that will cause more clogs. So just make sure that even if it's an all white design, that you are running that color bar, because it saves you time. We did it at the start of ours, and we learned about it pretty later on, like probably when we got the second printer, and it has been game changing, because now it's like if there's one big white design or like a whole 600-inch file that's white, we don't really fear having to clean the lines. So all that to say, make sure you're running those ink lines. But I now am going to work on my social media posts. I haven't gotten any up in the past couple days. I kind of scheduled them all, I think on like Thursday, to go through the weekend, which I'm happy I did, because I was able to get some other stuff done on the work, or on the like work front side and all of that. So right now I'm just going to get them scheduled up for the next couple of days. Maybe draft some also in my TikTok drafts. So we'll see. I'm going to work on that right now. It's about 4 right now, so we still have a little bit until the printers are going to be done. I will probably say they'll be done might be like another hour. I don't know. It's nice having all 4 up, because it makes the day, or it makes it seem like it's not as daunting when we have so many big gang sheets to print. Man, guys, I have been running around. It is 5:46 right now, so Alex is probably going to run to UPS soon. I don't think we really have any big UPS orders, so I don't think that there's anything too big. He does have some sample boxes he has to take. And then printer number 4 finished for the day, so I'm actually going to go cap it and get this done. It ran pretty smoothly today. I did have to change some settings on it, but overall it was like very, very good. So printer number 2, I think, has its last file on there, and printer number 1 is finishing up a 240, I think. And then printer number 3 is finishing up probably the biggest file. So it's so nice when they all are running together, because it cuts like the time in half. Not even in half, it cuts it in 4. So we're probably going to get out of here fairly early. I do have to print some Plus customers labels, and then I have to do just some little odds and ends. I had the door open because it wasn't bad, like heat wise and weather wise, but something changed and the Texas weather went crazy, so I am now kind of just cooling off. But I have to get something in the mail for Alex, for our landlord, and then I think that he's good to go on that front. And then I'm just going to start packaging some orders, some Plus customer orders, as well as some AMS transfer orders. So I've seen a lot of you guys that have been ordering from, have come from YouTube. So if you guys are watching, thank you so much for ordering and for showing support. It means truly like the world to us. I am, what's the date today? 14th. Wow, that's crazy. I like the date. Writing the date truly just shows you like how fast time flies by. So I'm getting all of that ready, and then I have to get this, have Alex fill the rest of this out, so he can go. And then we're really on track. I mean, I was thinking it was gonna be a pretty hectic Monday, but we might even get out of here in like the next hour or so. I've printed a lot of stuff for the upcoming week. People over the weekend had chose a longer turnaround time to get some like a discount, which is great, but I did want to get a few of them printed, so that, because one, we're not going to be here tomorrow morning, and in case someone places a big order tomorrow, we're at least prepared. So everything basically at this point, the queue is going to be cleared out, and it'll set us up for success for the rest of the week. But I'm going to get that thing filled out so Alex can go, and then I'll catch up with you guys when I see which printer is done. Alright guys, right now I am packaging up some orders. I actually just realized that I left one out of a package, so I have to open it down here and just get it all. It's been a crazy last couple minutes here, but that's okay. Or if we have to, either longer, it's whatever. So that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of rushing around right now. It is 6:40. The printers are basically done. I just have to finish cutting them. Right now, I don't want them sitting there, so I'm going to, I just have them printing like extras because I don't. So, okay, so basically when the printer, I know I'm all over the place right now. Basically when a printer ends, we usually work it through, but I am running around right now, so I don't have the time to stop them and cut them through. So I just printed a like 120s, and I'm letting it print extra, and then I will basically just cut it when it gets to the end because I don't have time to do that right now. And I don't want them to burn. So I am working like a dog, but looking for all of the things that I just printed. I literally printed all of the work slips, and now I don't know where they went. There's one, there's the other. Okay. So I have to make sure that I'm getting everything ready so that we're good to go. All right, I'm gonna cut it off here. I already got the majority of them packaged. I just have to get one of them cut and then package the rest, which are just like one-off orders that some of them had to go to UPS. So we're just gonna put them on the shelf and take them so that we can drop them off tomorrow. And then we'll see. I'm hoping that we will be able to get everything cleared out because your girl is just running around right now. So I'll check in with you guys as I package all of these up. All right, guys, got everything packaged. I just had to reprint one small transfer because there was some banding in it and I didn't like the way it looked. So I'm just gonna reprint it really fast. It shouldn't take too long. It was like less than a 11 by 11. And then we're just gonna dry it and we should be good to go from there. Everything got cleared out, which is great, but it is going to be probably have a busier day tomorrow. I mean, a lot of customers placed big orders today, so I don't know if tomorrow is going to be that crazy, but we'll see. This is so it'll take like a couple seconds. Like this is pretty small. It's just like 11 by 11. So we're gonna get that. Everything, Alex helped me get the rest of the printers cut, so those will be good to go. All the other packages are ready. I have some that are UPS. They were longer turnaround times. So I just got them printed and they're sitting in moisture bags, but they're gonna go out tomorrow. And then I think one USPS, and then everything else is good to go. So it was a crazy Monday there, just getting everything together and making sure that everything looks good, but great start to the week and gives us kind of some wiggle room tomorrow since we won't be here in the morning. So it's 7:02 right now. Still making very decent time. That's just the last package I have to package up. So once it's done, I'm going to powder it, throw it in a dryer, and then wrap it up. It's done. So I'm going to make sure I recap the printer. I'll be right back. Recap the printer and then make sure that we put the heating. I turned the oven back on. I want to make sure I can get it powdered. Turn you guys this way with me. Make sure you can get it powdered. I'm telling you guys, these have been a lifesaver because we don't have to mess around with syringes anymore. But you do have to be careful because they come out pretty quickly, and we've learned if you put too much capping solution in the print head, it'll actually start to go up in the lines, and that causes like them to mix. So like the magenta, like I was telling you guys earlier, this or last week I think, the magenta had like some dark black in it, and I think it was because there was too much solution in it. So just want to make sure that we're putting the right amount in. I just have this last one to cut. Sir Alex has a dentist appointment. Guys, is it like none of us at this age like the dentist? I don't know if our childhood was just like we were all scarred, but I used to work in a dental office, and I feel like no one that was like an adult liked going to the dentist, like ever. And they always talk about how, and they always like would choke because I worked at a pediatric dentist. So like the kids would be completely fine, but like the parents would be stressed about their kids going to the dentist. So I don't know if we all just grew up with that, like we didn't like the dentist, but that's where Alex is going tomorrow. So the queue is cleared out and set for that because it's going to be in the morning. So we don't have to rush in here unless, I mean, of course, if big orders get placed, it'll be fine because there's no other orders to go out today, or there's no other orders sitting in there. So that's partly the reason I wanted to get everything cleared. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I go to the dentist, I don't want to do anything afterward. That's what's going on. But leave in the comments if you made it this far. Good luck to Alex. But I'm going to finish that one. Is actually in the oven right there. And then I have to send an email. I'm trying to think of everything. Alex and I had started a new system as well to kind of check that, to make sure that we're doing all of like our quote unquote closing shift stuff correctly. I'm gonna actually close down my laptop while I talk to you guys. So we made this new thing where we're going to that all of the quote unquote closing shift was done for the day. So I think that's what I'm gonna do now. Wrap up that last one. I do need to take my iPad because I am going to the dentist with him, but I'm not going to the dentist. I don't like the dentist. But I'm gonna go sit in there with him. So like while he's in there, I'll probably take my laptop and get some work done. But that is on the agenda for Tuesday. And then whatever orders are needing to be printed when we come in. So it's going to be an interesting morning. Maybe I'll take you guys along to show you kind of what I do while he's there. Who knows? I might get some work done. But that is going to wrap up today's vlog, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We are getting back in the routine of daily vlogging as much as possible. If you guys didn't watch my t-shirt video, make sure you guys go check it out. It basically is just, if you didn't hear that, that was the printer falling. So make sure you guys go watch that. And that was posted on Sunday. And then make sure you subscribe to all of my social media and my YouTube channel. Leave in the comments if you guys like going to the dentist. But I will see you guys tomorrow for a Tuesday vlog.